welcome to Season 2 of Segue.
Yes, we're back!
We're back! Hold on. Christen. We're right. Very good.
Now we're back.
I got to drink my liver. Okay, right, this season of Segue now, we'll be doing things just slightly different. Hopefully every week we'll still have music. We've got little parodies as well. Plus, we found this kind of strange door in our house.
Yeah, it kind of, well, it only really happened after I moved in.
Yeah, I don't know, it seems to lead to alternate dimensions every now and again.
Yeah.
So we'll have little clips of those as well. Right, but let's get on with this season anyway. Oh yeah, who do we have music from later on?
We have music from a band in London called Even Song, who I had the great pleasure of working with.
Actually, we'll explain it more later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the name?
Even Song.
Even Song. Okay.
From their album From Here to Here.
Okay, well, we'll be listening to them later on. Right, first things first, what have we been getting up to since the end of DC and end of Segue? A couple of games have come out.
A few games. Right, the games we talked about. We talked about how we're excited about them. Assassin's Creed. Enjoyed it. Ending yet again a bit of a letdown. Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
Great campaign.
Great
shocking multiplayer.
Well, it's not that the multiplayer was shocking.
It's just they hadn't changed anything from the previous game.
Yeah, but
pretty much.
You couldn't really expect that. Oh yeah, say hello to Jim Paul. Yeah, we haven't really had that many games come out.
No.
I mean,
Battlefield was overrated.
Yeah, I think we got that in on the last season. Same with Halo Anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of games that just came out at that time.
Yeah.
Okay, a game that came out lately, Mass Effect 3. I'm
What
not going to give...
What you want to shut the fuck up about?
Right, okay. Now, I can't give away spoilers, but anybody who's played the game would already know it. I'm not going to give away spoilers, partially for Kevin, but...
Yeah, I'm never going to get around to playing it.
Yeah. Fucking brilliant game. Brilliant game. It really does the trilogy of fucking... I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Justice, there we go. Really does the trilogy justice. One thing is, ending. What a fucking letdown. There is news about them bringing out a DLC that'll tie it up. That's supposed to be in April. Yeah, I don't know what they're... BioWare just really fucking disappointed me. Do you know what they said? There is a little bit after the ending credits where it kind of goes, okay, we just brought you back to kind of an earlier time here, like, and it's like, now continue playing as Commander Shepard, you know, relive the legend or whatever, and also buy DLC. It's like, what? Fuck off! You just give me this shit ending, and now you're telling me buy DLC.
It's basically going, thanks for all your support over the years, now we're going to kick in the teeth.
Yeah, might as well give us a bit more money there. So yeah, I'm anxiously waiting DLC. Oh yeah, I think I broke a record. Well, I definitely broke my own record anyway for the longest amount of time in front of the Xbox, because it came out on a Friday. I was playing it from 12 o'clock all the way till Saturday, where you and A came up and I sent you down for fags.
Yeah.
Then all the way till 12 o'clock Saturday night, whereupon I fell asleep. Oh yeah, but I kind of went into the twilight zone for about half an hour where I was just staring at the screen, doing nothing. So I went to sleep for 4 hours, then woke up on Sunday and fucking finished it off. Yeah, so that's definitely my longest fucking...
Yeah.
I won't be doing that in a good long while. Any other games that are...
Game-wise, there wasn't really much... Not much came out after Christmas. Now, of course, the big news this year for games is new Assassin's Creed, which they've already released a trailer for.
New Resident Evil.
New Resident Evil
6,
and new Halo.
And new Halo 4, yeah. That's fucking... Well, yeah, there's 3 games there now I'm fucking really excited about. Really excited about.
And I hadn't done it by the time we did the last episode of Segue, but I finally finished the Halo saga.
Yes.
About fucking time.
He had to for the DC top 10 because when Halo was going as
running
number
for me
one.
otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah, DC Top 10 was another learning curve. Much
Yeah.
like the first season of Segue, it was another learning curve.
Yeah, we know how to do things properly next time.
Actually, yeah, someone said it to me as well. Why don't you do them kind of like 10 for the win or anything? Just do a top 10 a week. But it's just basically we'd only be stealing a lot of their ideas. Plus, it's more of we do a lot of
It's more in-depth review.
In-depth review of a game in a top 10.
It's not. Like, don't get us wrong, like, say, we love what the guys from 10 for the Win do, like, they're fucking hilarious.
Geniuses, yeah.
But, at the same time, like I say, we've kind of already crossed the line with this show. We said in season 1 that we're kind of taking it from the Rooster Teeth podcasts.
Yeah.
So we kind of don't want to turn around and go, right, we're doing a new show, but we're going robbing another crowd.
Well, look, what we put it as, we're not robbing, we're paying homage to.
Yeah.
And we fucking...
Or homage, depends on how inbred you are.
Yes, indeed. Hold on. That didn't make a heap of fucking sense.
Did in my head, that's all that matters.
I thought about when I said Resident Evil 6, I also got Operation Raccoon City. That's like a better Left 4 Dead. You've never played Left 4 Dead?
No. I'm not a big... Resident Evil, yes, but other than that, I'm not a big fan of zombie games.
Okay.
Never have been.
Well, I hated Left 4 Dead. I know, for some reason, everybody loved it. It was like the biggest multiplayer game around. 4 people, just go through. There was no story to it. Multiplayer, to be honest, just got monotonous to me, because you're just going through the same level.
But was this... Another zombie game that was a massive letdown, from what I heard, was Dead Island 2.
It's either Dead Island or Dead Rising you're on about now.
Dead Island, the one with the reverse trailer.
Okay, that's Dead Island. I haven't played it, but yeah, apparently that was another big letdown.
Yeah, a lot of people now have said to me they were very disappointed with it.
But sure, you see, this is another case of you spending too much time on the trailer.
Yeah.
Making it look top of the line. Don't get me wrong, I love the trailer.
And then getting lazy when it comes to the game.
Well, it's not even that, it's just that... Because, I mean, the game was already so far in development.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I hate it when they up the graphics on the trailer and the game looks just completely different. I know it happens and it's just a fact about it, but I just hate it. Especially when the trailer looks so good and it kind of implied so much.
Game trailers, the only series that kind of always really lived up to their trailers was the Halo series.
Well, think about it. Halo 3, you know that the trailer, it was during some Super Bowl, you know, it's 2 kids talking at night, and then the head turns to a helmet, and he gets up. I mean, the graphics on that were fucking immense.
I never actually saw that.
Okay. Graphics on that fucking immense, right? Well, don't get me wrong, it did the game justice, because, I mean, or vice versa, but it's still kind of...
Yeah.
Well, I suppose in that trailer they kind of showed you everything you could do, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he pops down the bubble shield. I mean, that was completely new.
Yeah.
And then he gets hit by a tank, which it completely bounces off the bubble shield, which it shows exactly what's going to be in this new game.
Yeah.
Sure, he brings out the old assault rifle instead of like in Halo 2 there was no assault rifle, like, so he brings that back out. So I showed.
Which I like that in Halo 3 because I love the assault rifle.
So that's a different, I suppose that was a bad example now, because that trailer was good because it shows you things like Halo 4. We've got this kind of pistol yoke that shoots grenades, and it's like you change the head in it, kind of like those old rifle grenades.
Yeah.
So, I mean, okay, we know that's going to be in it. We know the Master Chief is kind of new, and he's using the jetpacks that, let's say, the Spartan 3's used. Ooh. I heard something. Remember when we were watching the gameplay trailer? Was it? I think. Oh shit, we're running out of time here. Okay. Fuck. Let's go to the magic door first. We'll be back to talk about this. Okay, folks. Let's see what's through the magic door today. Okay, that's slightly freaky. Okay, let's just close that. Okay, we're back again.
That was weird as fuck.
Yeah. We will be showing more of that magic door.
Yeah.
We can't go into that room anymore, sadly.
No.
Anyway, we were talking about Halo 3 and or Halo 4, sorry, and things coming about it. It was one of the gameplay. Well, it wasn't exactly gameplay trailers. It was more the vid docs, or Voidocs, wherever you're from. It was showing that the 343 said they were doing something about the multiplayer. That it now they have a story behind red versus blue, as in why the red team is facing off against a blue team. And they have a story behind it, and apparently it involves something called Spartan 4s.
Spartan 4, alright.
Now, that, from the books I've read anyway, nothing about Spartan 4s has been mentioned before.
Not mentioned on Waypoint.
No. So, well, even though it did show that trailer.
Yeah, but the stories on Waypoint,
Yeah, so I mean, this could be interesting. I like how multiplayer can also have a story. Like in Mass Effect 3, the multiplayer in that, it actually tied into the campaign. It's like, well, this is the actual war, and what you do here can also affect the campaign. I mean, you can get the same results by just playing single player, but this also does.
And to a lesser extent, one of the last WWE games was similar to that. Even if you're just having a friendly match between friends, it can affect the players' rankings in the main campaign matches.
Oh, okay, right. Well, I didn't know that, but okay. Well, like there's very few games that do that, but I like it when they do it. It gives a reason. It gives another reason to play multiplayer, because if it's affecting your single player, like. So yeah, I'm fucking really looking forward to Halo 4.
Yeah. Now that I've played them all, like I said before.
You understand now why.
Yeah.
Yeah. You understand why I now put them as my #1 game. Or series of games, sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
Other news. In about 4 or 5 weeks' time, I mean shit to you, like, but new Avengers movie coming out. Now, a lot of people have been looking forward to this, and anyone like myself now who's watched Incredible Hulk, both Iron Man films, Captain America and Thor, have been looking forward to this film for a couple of years now. We're finally getting it. Now, I've watched several trailers, and as far as I can tell, they're actually sticking with the original storyline of how the Avengers was formed and what bad guys they're fighting and all that.
I suppose that's okay. That might be one reason why I don't like a lot of those kind of films, is maybe because they're not actually sticky. I kind of jump on the bandwagon with these films, and when people hate the storyline because it didn't follow it, I kind of have the same reason, even though I have no fucking interest in the storyline. Kind of like, will you just fucking follow it? If they're giving out about it, I'm giving out about it now.
Yeah, and I know Sam Raimi, great director, directed Evil Dead, one of my favourite fucking films of all time. Fucked up Spider-Man horrendously, but we've got a new one coming out this year as well, this summer. So, and going by the trailers now, they've seemed to have pulled the tongue out and got it right this time.
I don't know, that's the problem. I'm not hearing about any films I'd like, apart from The Raven. The Raven,
no, I'm interested to see.
Because I love it. I love all Edgar Allan Poe's books, and his short stories and poems and things like that. They're really good. So and John Cusack.
We'll see.
He had a couple of good films.
He's a couple of good ones. Like say, was it Identity?
Identity.
That was a great one actually. I'll give him credit for that one.
He's had a lot of terrible ones as well. 12. To name one.
Well, 12 just terrible film in general.
Yeah, true. But all it had was John Cusack running and almost dying.
Yeah. If you want to see running, you watch Baywatch. Sorry, I'm watching a lot of Friends again now.
Yeah, we seem to be watching way too much Friends. Film I saw the other night, I hadn't seen it for ages. Probably everyone's fucking seen this by now. Johnny Depp, Angelina Jolie, The Tourist.
Still haven't seen it.
I don't think it was so bad. Although the plot twists were a bit kind of... I
don't know, after I saw her in Taking Lives a couple of years back, and after that I'm very hesitant about her films. Because the trailer, it led out to be a fucking great film. Yeah. And it was a very let down by the end of it.
Well, I wouldn't put this as a great film. I think it was good. For what it was, it was good. But the fact that it was Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie, two two people that should have been brought together a long time ago, I think.
Yeah.
Because they're probably two of the best looking people on the planet. And there's even a joke about it in there, like, she's like, oh Jesus, of all the faces you could have chosen, why'd you choose that one? Yeah, but yeah, I mean, no, it was good enough. It's not a film I would have gone to see in the cinema. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah.
But it was good for a boring night.
Speaking of films, and this is probably our cringe-worthy moment of the week, we've actually been going through all the video game films.
Yeah.
Starting out with, what was it, Super Mario Brothers, the original Street Fighter. Now, okay, there was a few in there that pleasantly surprised by.
Okay, Street Fighter 2, Legend of Chun-Li.
It was actually very good.
I was very happy with that.
And it was quite a low budget film as well, but it was still.
It was still quite good.
And Dead or Alive.
Okay, Dead or Alive. You know, there's something that has to be said about Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
Right? It is a terrible film.
And terrible storyline.
Yeah, but not in the same category as terribleness as, let's say, the original Street Fighter. Yeah. Or even the Mortal Kombat ones, which were so terrible they were good.
But it was good because
they knew they admitted this is going to be shit.
They took the piss out of themselves.
Yeah, and Jesus, the women in it are fucking savage.
Oh yeah, but I have to give credit. Like the fight scenes were brilliant in it.
Yeah, some of them were very well choreographed.
Yeah, especially the one where she flips the gun in the air, she puts the bra on.
That's fucking terrible. That's fucking terrible. I think all the animated ones we were happy with.
Yeah, Dante's Inferno,
Halo Legends, Dead Space, Downfall and Aftermath.
Yeah,
and Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Even though it had nothing to do.
But I actually found, because I never played any of the Final Fantasy games, I could enjoy the film for what it was. I could follow the storyline of the film without having thinking, right, what has that got to do with this game or that game?
Yeah, to be honest, that was just one of the times I just admitted it's got nothing to do with it. It's got the name on it, but it's still a good fucking film.
Yeah.
Like, I hate the Resident Evils because you can see they're trying to be the game, and it's
kind of
they're just adding in cameos.
They're bringing in characters, like say in the last one they brought in Chris
Wesker.
Wesker was brought in the last one. They had
Jill Valentine at the very
end. Jill Valentine was in the second one.
Yeah, and the second one, and they brought her in at the very end. So we've got a fucking another one.
Probably the only thing they actually got right was Nemesis.
Didn't even get him right. They did.
That's I think the only thing that they, out of all the things that they probably
got wrong, that was the best one.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Because Nemesis has a heart. Fuck off.
No, he doesn't. He's got a fucking rocket launcher and like blowing shit up.
Yeah, stars. Yeah, no, video game films in general. Oh, we still have a few to watch. We have to watch the Far
Cry, Alone in the Dark, all the Resident Evils, Hitman.
You didn't like Silent Hill?
No,
I did.
From what I only played maybe 10 minutes of the first game.
You see, that's the problem, right? Because it actually portrays the game perfectly, right? It's freaky and gory, and you don't know what the fuck is going on at any given time.
To be honest, but going on the reputation the games have, I was expecting gorier. I know it was gory as fuck as it was, like, but
okay,
I was saying gory.
Okay, I wasn't expecting gorier. I was expecting freakier, but I suppose that is a kind of horror that is reserved for games where you're a weak character, and then you're scared because you're a weak character. Okay, we'll get back to that now in a few minutes. For now. Oh shit! Yeah, we already did Magic Door. Okay, for now we'll do this one of our parodies.
Yeah, we're doing that. We're going to do a number of parodies over the next couple of episodes, parodying our favourite TV shows and films, so
etc. So here's one of them anyway. Hope you enjoy it.
Stick a bunny in me pocket. I'll fetch the suitcase from the van. 'Cause if you are the bestest, but you don't ask questions, then brother, I'm your man. 'Cause where it all comes from is a mystery. It's like the changing of the seasons and the tides of the sea. But here's the one what's driving me berserk. Why do only fools and horses work? La 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 la, la 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 la.
And we're
Silent Hill. Like I was saying now, it does the... what was I talking about? Oh yeah,
justice.
I thought the film did it justice, but the fact that it's not as scary because you're not playing the main character.
Yeah.
That's what makes a good horror game, is that... what makes a horror game scary is when your character is a weakling. Like, Fear. Fear wasn't that scary. Like, the first one was really good. The first one had some freaky moments. But in the third one, you're pretty much a super soldier. Or you're this psychic fucking commander. And you can do anything. And therefore, it is not scary. Because I'm a badass. Oh, this freaky bitch is going to attack me. Fuck that. Bang. It's not... That's why it isn't scary. Whereas in Silent Hill, half the time, you're lucky to fucking get a gun.
Yeah.
And... you're mostly fighting with pipes, or the scariest game I've ever played, Project Zero, or Fatal Frame, depending on where you're from. That's terrifying because all you have is a fucking camera. And I think ghosts are, especially Japanese ghosts, are a lot freakier than anything else. But like, I have to admit, like, some of the characters in Silent Hill, in the film, like, let's say, the melted face nurses.
Yeah.
They were very well done. Pyramid Head. Fucking, I love Pyramid Head.
Well, actually, the one thing that did freak me out was the kind of screaming, burning children.
The screaming, burning children.
That, no, I will admit, that bit freaked me out. But the thing is, with me, any horror movie with children in it just creeps the fuck out of me anyway.
Yeah, fair enough. I just thought they got Pyramid Head fucking spot on. I mean, when he rips off your woman's entire skin in one swipe, that's fucking class. And you just know that's one fella you don't fuck with. Like.
Yeah.
So I thought they got him perfect. I was just disappointed that after that scene you didn't really see him. Yeah. I don't think he came back into it after that.
He had one. No, he'd one big scene and that was it. Kind of.
Yeah. So I think they could do another Silent Hill film and I'd be happy with it. Another film I thought was good was, even though you fell asleep after half an hour, was Max Payne. Problem with Max Payne is it does take a while for the action to start. When it starts, it's exactly like Max Payne.
But you were saying, it's a Michael Bay film, is it?
Yeah, I think it is Michael Bay.
Well, that'll make sense to me because all his films are like that.
All the
storyline, and then the last hour is just nothing but action.
Yeah, and they had that was exactly what it was. But it was very like Max Payne.
Yeah.
Where the gun battles are just, they're exactly like Max Payne. He even goes into slow motion at one point, and he's shooting a shotgun, and fellas are going flying across the room from the shotgun. It's exactly what it's like.
But actually, I
know the story was a small bit messed up.
One film that we both agreed on didn't quite stick to the storyline, but close enough, was Doom.
Yeah.
Doom was actually.
The only thing they didn't stick to the storyline on was the fact that demons are actually from hell, not genetically created. But I can forgive that because it's exactly what Doom was about. It's a first-person shooter. There was no real story to it.
But it is one of the few films that brought in that first-person perspective, and I got it spot on.
Kick-ass. 15 minutes of fucking kick-ass violence.
Yeah.
The whole shooting himself in the mirror. That can happen in a game. You know, especially a game like that where it's not necessarily scary, but your adrenaline's going through. Every time you see something, you have to shoot it. Yeah.
You just get your fingers hovering over the trigger the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, they're talking about bringing out Doom 4 actually. Now that I think about it.
Alright.
I heard a rumour, I could be wrong, but I'd love if they brought out Doom 4. Doom 3 was brilliant. Doom 3 was the first one to actually bring a proper story into it.
Yeah,
and
so
because it was 3D.
You're going to hit this news then.
What?
There's Resident Evil 6 coming out.
No, I like that news. I already said that. Oh yeah, I already said that as well. I can't stand that. When I said Doom 4, I meant game.
Oh, I know that, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, okay. Yeah, I know they're bringing out a new Resident Evil. I'll watch it maybe a year after it's out and probably still hate it. I can't stand that film. They just ruined everything about it. Fuck them.
They got it wrong from day one.
And
even though I have to say,
and no,
being a movie fan, I have every single one of them in my collection.
This is defending myself here because one of the lads said to me, he's like, look, stop reading too much into it. Just appreciate the film for what it is. It's not, It's not supposed to be a film to be taken seriously. But didn't I just do that with Dead or Alive? It was so it was brilliant. That it was just crap. And same with the Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
You can stick to the storyline and still make it a good film.
Yeah.
Resident Evil is terrible regardless.
Even though the second Mortal Kombat had even lesser budget than the first one, it still stuck to the storyline.
Still stuck to the storyline.
Because I'm playing the newest one recently.
No, hold on, Dad. There is one point. The Mortal Kombat haven't. But basically, they haven't made as much money as Resident Evil has.
Yeah.
Resident Evil has made a lot of money, but I think that's more because now they have the visual effects and stuff.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat at the time had the visual effects. I mean, the first one was a big hit.
Yeah.
Even though it was still terrible. And the second one, I know that had like straight to DVD.
But say Mortal Kombat compared to Street Fighter. Street Fighter, well, I'm not talking about storyline or anything. Street Fighter just forced every fucking character on you without giving you proper backstories or anything like that.
No one had a proper backstory because everyone's story was actually fucked up. And they actually put the focus on the wrong character.
Yeah. Whereas Mortal Kombat gave you a handful of the main characters.
No, I suppose in Street Fighter's defense, Street Fighter always had a shitload of characters, even from the first one. So let's say Mortal Kombat 1 didn't have that many. It had what? 7 characters.
Yeah.
7 characters, 2 main bad guys.
Yeah. But like say Mortal or Street Fighter, by the time that film came out, the third game was out. So they fucking get all the characters from all 3 games.
Instead of just focusing on the one, I suppose they tried all 3 games.
Although one thing I have to say is, your man that played Bison in Legend of Chun-Li.
Oh yeah.
Was brilliant. Now okay.
They changed.
He wasn't from
Ireland, as they say.
Or the other character Bison's from what country is it again?
We couldn't. I don't think we actually figured it out.
Yeah.
I think maybe it was Korea, but I think I got
but
it wrong.
But the character in the Legend Chun-Li, they made him Irish. But he lived in Japan, but
yeah, they actually give a story behind why he has a fucking Irish accent.
He's of Irish descent, and he went back to Ireland for years, and then came back to Japan or whatever.
Yeah. So I mean, no.
So they actually, given a character an Irish accent, they actually backed it up.
They backed it up. Yeah. It wasn't just stupid for the sake of being stupid. They gave him at least some bit of a story. So yeah, I do recommend.
Like I said, there was only there was only a handful of characters. What you Bison, Bullrog, Vega,
and
Jen Chun-Li,
and they just mentioned
a quick mention of Ryu.
Yeah, which leads to another one.
Hopefully, hopefully they make it. I'd like to see if they made it. If they do a good as job as they did with that one now.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's all the time we have now. We're gonna show you some music from
Even Song. Ben, our 2 musicians, Mark and Annie, who are from London. They hired me there last year while I was over there.
Plug.
And sorry for so long taking to do the DVD for you lads. I know it took about a year before I finally got it out to you.
He wasn't busy.
But yeah, this song of theirs that they've allowed me to use, that I recorded on the day. They're a very good band, and if you're ever in London, try and check them out. And they normally, they used to play around Battersea, but the pub they played in now doesn't do music anymore, so I don't know what they're playing these days. But keep an eye out from them, they're definitely worth listening to, so here they are.
Well, catch you later.
I've been Cameron O'Donoghue.
And I've been Chinese Blaine.
And this is yet again has been Segue.
Do we always do that same outro?
I think we do, yeah. I don't
think we did.
That's how people watch this shit.
We used to say goodbye. We just said goodbye, I think.
No, we actually did the...
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Mark and this is Annie, and together we're Even Song, and we'd like to play for you New York Girls. As I came through to Chaddock Street, a fair maid I did meet. She asked for me to see her home, lived on Bleecker Street, and away you Santy, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance?
stopped at 44. My mother and my sister there to greet me at the door.
And away as Auntie, my dear and me. Oh, you New York girls can't dance polka. When we got inside the house, the drinks were passed around. The liquor was so awful strong, my head went round and round. And away as Auntie, my dear and me. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance a polka?
Then we had another drink and then sat down to eat. The liquor was so awful strong, he quickly fell asleep.
And away as Auntie, my dear and me. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance a polka? When I awoke next morning, I had an aching head. There was I, Jack, all alone, stark naked in her bed. And away as Auntie, my dear and me. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance a polka?
Your work and his pocketbook and his lady friends were gone. And there sat he, Jack, all alone, stark naked in my room.
Oh, and away as Auntie, my dear and me. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance a polka? Looking round this little room, there's nothing I could see but a white shift and apron. They were no use to me. And away as Auntie, my dear and me. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance a polka? Flower barrel for a suit of clothes down Chattock Street for long. Then Martin Churchill took me in and sent me round Cape Horn. And away as Auntie, my dear and me. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance a polka?